Hey everyone, I'm Franklin Angelo Cruz. Today, I will discuss as I see management of the front office. The following article is not based on extensive research but based on experience of Oliver Mensener working front office operation as an associate or manager. In the article, he worked about setup of key areas of the front office operation, namely bell, stand, the front desk, and the guest relation department. He also provided some ideas about the physical setup as well as ideas about hiring the right associates and the training tools. I also provide insight into the daily tasks in all areas, what I look for as a manager, and the reasons behind certain processes and action in the day-to-day operation. The article should give the reader an idea about what the front office operation incorporates and what it takes to run such a department. The information can be used by the reader to understand processes better and get a good idea if working in this area is something he, he or she might be interested in at the end of that chapter. I provide a time timetable of a regular workday in the life of a front office manager. The bell stand and its associates are important because they are usually the first and last encounter the guest has with the hotel and its staff. Traditionally, the bell staff was considered concierge as well, and they usually had the best insider knowledge about the location and attractions, and they always had a friend or relative working there as well to get the guest and specially deal. This is still the case in hotels where the bell staff has been with the property for many years. In newer properties, it is primary the concierge who has this kind of connection. The basic duties of the bell person include but are not limited to handling incoming and outgoing guest luggage, greeting, arriving and departing guests as they enter or leave the hotel lobby, storage and luggage for guests and being present in the lobby area. To answer questions or assist the guests with any requests they might have specific tasks differ from property to property. The bell staff is the hotel's eyes and ears, the ambassadors for the property. It is important to understand their significance and the influence they have on the hotel and front office operation. The bell stand is usually located in the main entrance area, easily accessible by both guests and staff. It is usually close to a storage room where luggage and other guest items can be stored. The bell stand should have a telephone with a outside line to enable the staff to make reservations, inquire about hours of operation, and so on. A computer with access to the internet and the property management system allows the bell staff not only the provide the latest online information, but also access guest information like room numbers and contact information, or to leave messages on guest accounts, maps, and informational material about attractions in the surrounding area help the bell staff point guests in the right direction. After making recommendation about leisure activities, if no printer is attached to the computer pre-printed, driving direction to popular destination. Example, given airport, train station, landmark can be handed out to guests. The front desk or reception area is where staff guest interaction is probably most intense. The front desk manages the room inventory as well as the check-in and check-out process and the accounts activities for each guest in-house. The front desk assigns rooms to the arriving guests according to their preferences and requests. Many properties have a staff person called the rooms controller who is in the charge of assigning room to incoming individual guests and groups. This is the department with the most traffic in front office area. The agents deal with the check-in, check-out procedures, handle cash, resolve one-click address, reservation, billing inquiries, and perform guest services. They have to be jacks of all trades because the front desk is the most important access point for information, complaints, and requests at the hotel. Reservation guarantees. Many corporations have introduced the concept of reservation guarantees. Example, include room type, bed type, smoking preferences, or connecting rooms. Guaranteed when the reservation is made and based on availability. VIP levels. Hotels have individual VIP levels indicating the importance of the guest check-in. For example, a group VIP, meeting planner, corporate executive, celebrity, political figure. The VIP levels might include specific room assignments and check-in procedures such as the manager on duty or general manager escorting the guest to the room, or the type of amenity for the guest. Requests and incidents. Requests. Reports show the request towels in room coffee made from which guest rooms. This information can be helpful in several ways. Towel and coffee are basic room amenities and should always be there. An increase the an increase in the number of these requests should catch the manager's eye. Report can be narrowed by floor or even by housekeeping section to see if the performance of a particular housekeeper is the reason for those increased requests. Items are not replenished when the room is cleaned. On the other hand, if the requests do not show a clear pattern, one might want to consider other reasons. Example, during the summer, people take towels to the pool, so you might experience requests for clean towel when guests get back to the room. This finding might lead the hotel to increase the number of towels in the rooms in summer. This will reduce the number of calls from the guests, reduce the time spent delivering towels, and thus free up time to take care of the guests' requests faster. Similarly, an increased number of requests for mouthwash might cause the hotel to add mouthwash to the basic bathroom amenity set. Incidents. Reports show any problems guests experience during their stay. Only of course in the guest report them. This data help the hotel identify topics for retraining in case of service issues, as well as engineering related opportunities. Again, with the report, this system allowed the hotel to produce you can narrow the problem to specific associates in cross-referencing with department schedule, specific rooms, or mechanical equipment such as a malfunctioning plumbing crisis, hot water pump, or electrical appliances.